Salibonani, Makadi, hello, and welcome to my channel, Kaya's Gogo. My name is Voile. I'm just sharing my journey back to the motherland, Africa, and I came back to the land of my birth, Zimbabwe, and I'm in Bulawayo, the land of kings and queens. It's December the 17th. We are slowly approaching the end of the year, 2020. What a year. I'm grateful for good health. I'm grateful for being here. I'm grateful for safe travels when I was making my way back to the continent in the midst of this pandemic. It was a scary time of travel for me. I was nervous. The family was afraid for our safety and health, including myself. But I was determined to make it in as safe a manner as possible. And we did. We have been here slightly over 2.5 months, and I have no regrets making that choice to come back to the land where I was born. In Shona, we say, Nyika ine rukuvute rwangu. This is the land where my umbilical cord is buried. I'm happy to be back. It's a beautiful December morning. We have had rainfall after rain after rain for days on end. It's welcome for this land, this dry land. The rivers should be rejoicing, feeling that amount of water flowing through their veins. I'm happy. My plants are happy. The birds, as you can hear around me, are happy. I have never seen so many snails. I'll take you around my yard and you'll have a look at the snails. There's so many snails here. But having to interact with nature at this level makes me look at how blessed I am, how much I have tended to not be grateful for, and just being able to share this nature, this wonderful life on earth with so many other creatures is great. I'm at peace. I'm enjoying myself. I just wanted to chat this morning about being able to reflect, being able to look at life from a positive standpoint, even when things are tough and rough. There is always something one can pick out of that mess that is wonderful, that is good. And for me right now, being in good health, being at my home, the home that I've wanted to be at for a while, and just interacting with nature, just being in beautiful surroundings, peaceful, quiet, no hum and drum, no chaos. It's wonderful. But I am not oblivious of the fact that there are so many people, so many families that have faced tough times because of this pandemic. Many families have had to deal with sickness, even death. A lot of families have been grieving this year, losing loved ones, not being able to spend time with them in their final days on this universe. It is something that all of us should be mindful of, especially this festive season where there is a lot of celebration. Yes, we should be able to celebrate life, families, the joy of being alive, but being mindful of many of us that are in deep mourning, that have lost loved ones, that have lost jobs, that have lost livelihoods because of this scourge that has befallen the earth. I sometimes feel despair because of minor things that are happening in one's life. I think it's normal, but when one is forced to look at the big picture, it is a good thing to acknowledge the good things, the wonderful things that are happening in one's life. And this morning, I feel I need to do just that. I am grateful for life, grateful for good health, grateful for family, grateful for being here in beautiful surroundings, sharing this beautiful, beautiful earth with so many creatures, so many insects, so many birds. This is a haven for birds. I'm going to try and take the time to improve my camera skills so I can capture moments where these birds are flying or they are at the water fountain, and be able to maybe play around and identify the type of birds that visit this place. It is a good moment to remind myself how blessed I am, how gifted I am, how privileged I have been, and thank universe, thank the gods in whatever name one chooses, that I have been given this time on this earth to enjoy. So gratitude, a sense of fulfillment, a sense of acknowledging the joys and gifts and blessings that I have been surrounded by. I have to say it's been tough leaving my children, but they're all grown up. They have their own lives. But it has been tough having to say goodbye to them because they have their lives in North America, and this is my choice to come and come and live here in Zimbabwe and enjoy the rest of my retirement days here. I did not close the door to not seeing my children. I love you. I will be coming. In fact, we have a grandbaby on the way very soon. It's sad that I won't be able to be there because I'm still having to handle a few issues here for our settlement. But I know, Sam, you are surrounded by love. You are surrounded by family. Your in-laws, I know they are excited and will be there to assist you. But that is a painful reality that I have to face at the moment. That Dangwe Rangu, my firstborn, is going to have a grandbaby and I won't be there. But that is life. I am here. I just won't be there physically, but I'm still here on this earth. So that is a great blessing. I have my son, my baby. He's going to be turning 28 in the next couple of days. And he's a grown man now. I've left him. He's been on his own for a while, and I know he's going to do just fine. And then, of course, there's Amaikaya and her twins, the wonderful twins that have been a joy. They were born prematurely at 25 weeks, but they are thriving. Lily is holding her own. She's doing great. And it's beautiful to see how Tina and Eddie have been doing. with the love of the families around them. I am grateful for the families around Amaikaya. Thank you to each one of you from the bottom of my heart. Without the love and support that you've given my daughter, I wouldn't have been able to hold up. Thank you. You know who you are. Thank you. And of course, Kaya, you have done very well raising your 4 children. My traveling buddies, Kaya and Isaiah, and of course, Chichi. I miss you guys. I miss traveling with you again in Zimbabwe. I hope we can do this soon. Can't wait to see you travel on your own all the way to Africa. I know you can do it. You've been places on the plane on your own, so I know you can handle it. Then there's Kazai with Mateo and Anesu. Love you guys. Anesu, as soon as we left, you just blossomed. I see you. When I watch your videos, I'm so amazed at how much you're growing. And of course, Master Mateo, you're doing great. You know, you we always talk about you. Sanitizer, sanitizer. I wonder if you're still doing that. Keep the sanitizer at hand. You still have to use it. I love you all. In this time when we are celebrating family, it is a good time to reflect and be mindful of all the good things that have happened in our lives. It's easier to focus on everything that is negative that's happening, but too much goodness is missed when we do that. So take a moment today, be grateful, see all the wonderful things that have happened, go out. I don't know what, oh, there's a bird in the tree. Go out, observe nature, see the interaction of life, and pay attention to the people around you, and be mindful that they too have been going through a lot this year. We had so much good news when I hear of Grandma Gordon coming out of hospital, feeling good, back to her family. That is great. That is something that we need to reflect on when we hear pieces of good news around our families. They focus on everything wrong that is happening in our lives, takes the joy out of one. And right now, I'm trying not to be overwhelmed by negativity, things not going right, things going a little slow, and focus on the fact that I chose to come here, I am in good health, my family is doing well, and in due course, things will settle, and we'll be able to just be relaxed and enjoy. It wasn't an easy decision to leave North America, because I knew we were going to be far from family, but I've always wanted to retire in Zimbabwe, always wanted to settle back in the land of my birth. I have no doubt that my kids are supportive of this decision, although I have taken myself thousands of miles away from them. But I know you guys will be just fine. You'll do well. So in this festive season, let's focus on the goodness that has been in our lives, and remember those that have been struggling. I am looking forward to working on the projects that I am involved in, specifically the Compassion for African Villages, where we have a school in Rundogo that we have been trying to get renovated. Hopefully, while on the ground, I'll be able to keep the momentum, be able to drum up more support so we can have that school refurbished and the kids can learn in a better environment. With so much rain, my heart sinks to think what type of environment the kids are in at the moment. The school has deteriorated. It's an old school. So with so much rain that we are having, I'm wondering how well it has been able to hold up. But that is one thing that I will be focusing on to be, to make sure that we finish that project and move on to other projects. I just was so fascinated watching the video where Traveling Sister is interviewing another sister, Jewels on the Run, and that she is working with schools here in Zimbabwe. Jewels on the Run, if you happen to watch my video, I would love to connect with you and see what you've been doing for the children in my country. I am so happy that the world opens up, universe opens up, so that we can interact and help each other. Thank you, sister. I'm ever so grateful that you have taken Zimbabwe, the country I was raised in, born and raised in, embraced the child in Zimbabwe so that they get a good education. So thank you. Thank you. In this festive season, it is the time to give thanks to those that are doing wonderful work such as you are doing and continue to move the continent forward. It's time that we make sure that we do things for us. Let's work together and try and improve the lives of those that are less privileged. And I am hopeful that we will be able to put all hands on deck so that we work on, taking one child at a time and improving their lives. So thank you, Jewels on the Run. Thank you, Traveling Sister. You, Traveling Sister, are one of my inspirations. When I watched your videos when I was still in San Diego, I said, Sister is on the continent. Why can't I be on the continent? I am a continental African. So I'm going to go back. You gave me the courage, sister. You and Wardemire. So thank you. Grateful, gratitude. I can honestly say I got that courage and the strength to say, I can go back. Of course I was born here. You get carried away that, oh my goodness, there's no lights in Zimbabwe. The power is always going off. There's no water. And you think, oh my goodness, I have running water every day. The freeways are just smooth. I cannot handle the potholes. I cannot handle the chaos. And you make all these crazy imaginations about a crazy, uncomfortable life. Not so. I'm not trying to gloss over the life of being in Zimbabwe. It's hard. I look forward to having our solar. And with all this rain, all that work is going to be a little bit slower to accomplish. But I can't wait to have solar because power is scarce. And of course, city water, almost non-existent. But hey, we are able to get water. The borehole is working. There's rainwater. I am working hard to getting my rainwater collection system to be fully functional. I have water tanks around the home. Just need to make it a little smoother and finer so we can collect more rainwater. So I am grateful for being able to do that, to be able to design my life the best way I can. To the rest of the universe, if you have gone through trauma, sickness, loss, my heart goes out to you. I hope better times, I hope a better 2021 for you. I just wish and hope that the world continues to heal. But in the meantime, take a moment, look at the life that you have, the life that you've lived. Be grateful, acknowledge the goodness that has come your way. Embrace some of the hardships that you've had to deal with, and look for that needle in the haystack where something good has happened. If you look hard enough, you're going to find it. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Just chit chat this December morning as we approach the end of the year, to really, really, really focus on gratitude, being able to be content with what you have where you are. Material things, they drive us crazy. That is what drives us crazy. We want it. We want everything. But life, being able to breathe clean air, being able to see nature, it is something that is overlooked, and I'm grateful that I'm able to take a moment, relax a little bit, slow down. I think I'm learning a lot from the snails that I see around the property. Slow, steady, determined. Takes hours to see the snail crossing a path. But whatever senses it uses to see that there's a patch of shelter where it's away from predators, in the grass, in the surrounding bushes, it aims to get there slowly and steadily. It is a lesson for me. Take time to breathe. Take deep breaths. Slow down. Look at nature. Look at the ants working. Look at the butterflies landing on the leaves. Look at the birds chirping like they are right now. Listen to the music. Calm down and be grateful. This morning, I am grateful. Thanks to everybody that has crossed my path, teaching me lessons, making me a better person. I want to be able to, my San Diego Kearney Mesa team, always in my heart. Alex and Mark, I love you. Can't wait to have you here. You love coming out with me and taking a walk in our Bulawayo, in our mountain home in the middle of the city. And I know you'll love it. So, in the meantime, take a moment and be grateful. Take a moment and reflect on the goodness of life. Be kind to one another. Be gentle with yourself, with others around you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please share it. Put some comments. Let's have a conversation about Zimbabwe, about Africa, about how we can make this a better place. And keep watching my videos. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. See you on the next video. Bye for now.